Great leaders don't tell you what to do, they show you how it is done. I now call upon Mr. S.M. Shankar sir, President, BSMED Alumni Association, CEO India Metalworks, to give the presidential address.
Well, it's back home, back to school. Really happy to be here. A wonderful moment in the foothills of Marudhamalai. So when I was driving the chief guest, I was telling, when I joined the school here way back in '89, I said I wanted to climb up the peak. So within the year's time when I was young, so still I'm young, so I managed to climb the peak of Marudhamalai, not the temple, to the peak. It's a wonderful place, an amazing place for learning. I'm really happy to be here. 1989, I joined here. 1999, we founded the Alumni Association, and today is 2019. All this happened in the same campus here, and the same hall, if I'm right. We were supposed to have the Usha Kirtilal Hall, but for some reason, for the good reason, I think we have come back to our own place. So we feel more back at home now. So, good morning to all of you. And I take this opportunity to welcome our chief guest, Padma Shri T.N. Manoharan sir. அவரை பற்றி சொல்லணும்னா எனக்கு ஒரே ஒரு பாரதியார் உடைய வாக்கியம் தான் எனக்கு தோணுது. மனதில் உறுதி வேண்டும், வாக்கினிலே இனிமை வேண்டும், நினைவு நல்லது வேண்டும். All these three suitably suits to our chief guest of the day. An amazing personality who was steadfast in all his careers. In fact, when we were driving today, he said, though he was a successful chartered accountant, he said, I'm taking a back seat at the age of 50 and got into the service. Wherever we are, if you are able to create an impact, it need not be that God has given an opportunity to create. We create an opportunity. Though he was a chartered accountant, he was appointed by the government to turn around Satyam Computers when it was in trouble. Yesterday we had a wonderful interactive session with the chief guest, and it was really a mesmerizing moment for all of us, because such was the depth with our chief guest had involved when Satyam Computers turned around. The emotions and the sentiments which we really normally miss in those days have been very well expressed, and that made the turnaround of the wonderful company, where 50,000 people's life was saved, and now the company has turned around and 120,000 people are working in the company. Such is the personality of the man sitting here with us. So we are honored, sir, with your presence here. An humble man, a simple man, lot of things to learn from him. And if he follows footpath, nobody will be a failure in his life. That's a learning we get from him. The other important personality I have to introduce here is the registrar here, Dr. Vanitha ma'am. Amazing talk, ma'am. We are really happy that you are here because we really enjoyed your talk and we appreciate your presence here. The wonderful talk you talked about the BSMED alumni participation. Ma'am, this is not 5 lakhs, ma'am. The way we are going up now, we are going to cross somewhere which you are going to be astonished. And next year, you're going to talk about this more to the media of what BSMED is going to do now. There has been not a materialistic, though it has not been a materialistic way, but the participation with the alumni has been participating over the past 20 years is amazing. Right from placement, right from internship, right from way that it's been collaborative effort has been taken with the department and with the school is amazing. Every year, you know very well that Access is conducted in different cities with the alumni there and the cooperative effort. Students have been groomed up and they are now in par with all the IIMs. When we studied here way back and still today, this BSMED is always a school of excellence and it always will continue here. We are thankful, ma'am, for your presence here and the wonderful words you have told us. We will really take it up in a positive spirit and ensure that it will be done very soon. I have also the pleasure to welcome Dr. Jayakumar sir. And that's amazing that the VC committee member is also with us here amidst busy schedules. We welcome you, sir. Well, the whole idea of conceiving the Social Impact Award, why this award is there something called CSR? Is that a part of the system just because the government has said 2% the corporate should spend for CSR? Or is it a TSR, total social responsibility? This was questioned by none other than the Kitex Anna group. They said, it is my village, it is my community, my people. Why shouldn't I do for this? Why should a standard of 2% be there? Why not I totally take care of them? When I am good, people around should be good. This fundamental question asked by Jeff's grandfather, he is known to my father because they are all contemporaries, made a wonderful change. Jeff hails from Kilakambalam, a small panchayat near Aluva in Kerala. There are around 15,000 people working with them, the family, over the past 50, 60 years. They have made a wonderful change. Nearly 30,000, 37,000 families are benefited out of it, and that has become the best panchayat in the country. So we really welcome Jeff. He's part of the family here. Shabu and Bobby, both are our close friends, actually family friends. The next generation is here. We want him to be here with us and receive the Social Impact Award. Now, Bharati Kanda Pudumippan, Dr. Rupa Gunasheelan, the first women director for BSMED in the history of BSMED. You know very well, BSMED is always blessed with a legacy. We always feel at home when we come back to BSMED. That connect, when we have Dr. Shanmugam sir sitting with us and all the faculty here, this legendary continuation of such a philosophy has been continuing here. And Dr. Rupa Gunasheelan, the director in charge, has really taken up in a very good spirit. She wants the alumni and the students and the institution to have a wonderful interaction. The way we conduct any program is not without these three communities. I would call them a tri-party way of working. There is an amazing model which no other business schools can really think about. Because you know very well, the alumni have a different mentality. The students are in a different league. The faculty are in a different league. Bringing all of these three together and converting them to a useful energy is something wonderful. And Dr. Rupa Gunasheelan is really, I don't know, she's facing a lot of trouble, but anyway, we have to trouble her for the good purpose. And we really welcome you, ma'am, for being with us here. It is an honor to have you here as well. I also welcome the faculty here, the senior faculty. I never call a faculty, a retired faculty. We call them as a senior faculty. Because this is how they follow in Singapore. They always say senior minister for Lee Kuan Yew. They never call them as a retired prime minister. So they are always part of our family. We don't, and my alumni friends, the students, all of them, all the guests who have come here also. It is really a great opportunity. Why this BSMED Connect for me? That is what I always keep thinking. Way back from 1999, when this whole conception of Alumni Association created, till now we have been continuing the relationship. There is a lot of interesting things which I really thought about. When we think about industry-institution interaction, the easiest way for any institution to participate is through the alumni. The alumni are from the industry and they are willing to be part of the institution at any point of time. So a lot of learnings happen from the industry and that too through the alumni. Students have an idea, so my seniors are there, I can talk to them freely. This kind of a bonding really helps us. In fact, when Dr. Venkatapati was there as a director, amazing networking happened between us. And you'll be surprised, ma'am, all the alumni are from different batches who are still connected together. That is only the first time in history of any B school that can happen. This is a wonderful thing which has happened. The second thing I always think about is industry needs solutions now. The institution can only provide the solution. No more management departments can be just a faculty sitting in a university. This is what I've been trying to tell the people. Whenever I travel abroad, I meet in chambers of commerce. When I met the industry minister also, I keep telling him, sir, there is a wealth of knowledge lying in the university. Those projects, whatever the summer internships or the PhDs or whatever project, should have some relevance to whatever the industry needs, to the people. If that can be transformed very well, and if we can really take advantage of that, that is going to be a cohesive force. We have to head towards this. So Nexus is not just a alumni meet. It has a purpose. We are now showcasing role models like the chief guest and also people for the Social Impact Award. Then I come to the Distinguished Alumni Awards. People who have really excelled. That is how we want to recognize the alumni who have done in various fields. I wouldn't say a success is only in the corporate world. We have my classmate who's Swarna, who has done an amazing job in social entrepreneurship. She has done amazing work during the floods. She has taken a career. She has sacrificed her life for the welfare of the people. Such are role models our students have an opportunity to see today. I have Umashri here, I have many others who are now educationists also in their own field. They are running many schools for the benefit of the children in a different way. I take this opportunity to thank one and all for being here with us and making this function a great success. And also, the legacy is continuing. Nexus is just a connect now. But the connection, literally every week, I call the director or she calls me. That is the connect we have, ma'am. And something or the other is always happening. So this year we want to entrust that a long-term dream for us is to have a clubhouse here in the campus. So we'll be very happy if the university can permit us some land so we can really build an infrastructure, bring in members. Because I am from Anna University, I did my engineering there. We have an alumni club there, which has been totally managed by the alumni. So in that way, it will be an occasion for all the alumni to come back to the university, stay there, do some study there, read and interact with people, network with the professors and the students. So I humbly request the VC committee member and the registrar here to kindly look into it and provide us some land, so wherein we can build a beautiful infrastructure, ensure that it's been run very well by the members of the university as well, alumni members. Thank you one and all for this wonderful opportunity. I wish you all success. The students enjoy the whole program. Thank you. Bye.